Hey, today we're going to visit a child care center here in La Paz, Mexico. And we're going to meet Analle, the owner, and her brother. And she's going to give us a tour inside. And this is Estancia Infantil, Sendoeros Kids is the name of this program. So let's go check it out. Come follow me. Then this is the channel for you. It's pretty cool, huh? We're at Estancia Infantil Sendoeros Kids with Analle and her son and her brother. So Analle's going to give us a tour and show you what childcare looks like in La Paz, Mexico. So let's just follow you, Analle.
Okay. Estamos con lo que es protocolo COVID. ¿Sí?
Yeah, so the protocol with COVID, of course, when parents and families come, they clean their feet, they wipe them off, and they wash their hands at the hand washing sink. And she also had to check our temperature when we came in as well. Oh, right here, there we go.
Okay. And,
Oh, well. So much like we see in the U.S., a lot of the same protocols here in Mexico, and we've seen that a lot spending the last week here in La Paz. So, bueno.
Okay. Aquí checamos al Chile, ¿verdad?
Okay, yeah.
Change the babies.
So they're going to inspect each child to make sure they're healthy, see if they have any marks on them, maybe scratches from the cat or the dog at home, and then they're going to note that before the child enters in the program. So, yeah, just a physical assessment. Yeah, I understand.
Se registra, estado físico del niño.
So we have to have a look.
Cómo ingresa,
Yeah.
fecha, día, hora, persona que está a cargo, ¿sí? Quien revisa, en este caso soy yo,
Okay.
¿sí? Que viene sano, que tiene toda su mochila completa y puede ingresar a la estancia sin ningún tipo de lesión. Primera revisión de ingreso.
So
Firma papá.
So every week they're going to do a daily detailed check of not only the child, the physical, but all of the personal belongings and the bag from moms or dads.
and it's to be signed by every dad. This is out. It has to
Sign
be signed.
in and sign in after all of that checklist, yeah?
Salida igual, revisión de papá, que estoy seguro de que su bebé va bien, que su niño va bien. Igual, persona a quien yo le entrego al niño, la firma de la persona y que va bien con todas sus pertenencias y que yo estoy entregando al niño.
Okay. Are most of your families regular? Cada semana. So, do you have a very stable clientele of families?
Son regulares.
Okay.
Están-
Very stable,
Yeah.
very regular.
Yeah, very regular. Even with that regularity, look at the process of checking in and all that accountability. So, wonderful. Okay.
Estadía se llama esto. Durante todo el día. Fecha, día, desayunó, nada, poco, todo,
There
lo
you go.
repitió comida. Colación y lo que es comida. Descansó, durmió, sí,
Sí.
¿no?
Yeah.
¿Cuánto tiempo? Si hubo alguna situación durante el sueño.
So this is about the day, and this is about nap time, and what time did they sleep? Did they sleep or did they not sleep? So all the very detailed daily checklists that you would see maybe in the U.S., but
¿Ok?
certainly they covered here.
En cuanto funciones excretas de ir al baño, sí, hay dos, ¿no? Control de síntomas, pipí, popó, cuántas veces.
Entiende pipí y popó. So they're going to talking about your diapery chart and if they pooped, if they peed, and how many times. And
El estado de ánimo, estuvo feliz, triste, enojado, si lloró, si peleó, si hizo sus actividades y comentarios, si empujó, si aventó un juguete, Y en caso de un accidente mayor,
Yeah.
digamos que nosotros estamos capacitados en primeros auxilios pediátricos y protección civil. Si hubiera alguna situación, tener que hablar 911, también se registra.
So again, more comments about how was their day, were they sad, were they happy, any comments, and then of course any accidents they might have had if there was an incident throughout the day. So very, very detailed log on that. Wow.
Es un reporte diario.
Okay.
Diario.
Bueno.
Informe.
Bueno.
Filtro, COVID, por COVID.
That's COVID
Yeah.
first filter.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah. First filter. First check.
Alternativo filtro de la estancia. Este es nuestro filtro.
Okay, this used to be the normal filter before COVID.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is another category.
Okay. Yeah.
Esto es lo mismo. Cambio. El cambiador. Tenemos otro aquí, que son de nosotros.
Yeah.
Con nuestro botiquín, ¿no? Que contiene nuestro botiquín, llamadas de emergencia, nuestro menú, ¿sí? Nuestro permiso de gobierno para funcionar ahorita que estamos en situación de COVID.
Okay, so I see you have a medic first aid. This is the menu what the kids are going to have during the day.
Yeah.
Emergency phone numbers, and this is a permit that you can operate.
Yeah. License permit.
For,
Yeah.
but this is special. This
Oh,
is a
for
license
COVID.
for COVID.
Understand? Yeah.
Yes, we have normal, but after or during the COVID, they have to do the requirements to work
Yeah.
on COVID.
Wonderful. Yeah, so before COVID, this was the first check-in area. Everything would get done here. We have this sanitation station outside, and then this becomes a second filter where we can again check in as well. So,
Okay. Los niños tienen rutina diaria.
oh yeah, their daily schedule, their routine. Sí.
Desde ingreso hasta su salida, despedida.
Bueno.
Bienvenidas, juegos, ¿no? Higiénicas, desayuno, cambios y revisiones de pañales, recreo, ¿sí? Y dentro de esto lo que es lúdico, que sería temas por semana, un tema por semana, obviamente con la necesidad del grupo. ¿Qué necesidad tiene el grupo?
Okay. ¿Qué es lúdico?
Lúdicos son esas actividades en sí, la esencia de lo que estamos trabajando con la educación inicial.
Okay.
Yeah.
¿Cómo qué habilidades les enseñas en el lúdico?
Está lo que es la motricidad fina, motricidad gruesa, ¿sí? Lenguaje.
Es lo mismo en los United States. It's very much the same, igual. Sí.
Yeah. Ámbitos tenemos lo que es conocimiento del cuidado de sí mismo, de los niños. Tenemos 4 ámbitos, ¿sí? Pues el conocer su cuerpo, el limpiar, higiénica,
Los ojos.
lo que es en cuanto el entorno del ambiente, ¿sí? Del medio ambiente, ¿sí? Y el pensamiento matemático, ¿sí?
Sí.
Muy general, ¿sí?
Claro, claro.
Evaluamos a los niños cada 3 meses. Llevan una cartilla de desarrollo, donde hay una vigilancia del desarrollo del niño. 5 ámbitos: motricidad fina, como una motricidad fina, motricidad gruesa, lenguaje, habilidad, lo que es social y cognitivo. Esto se evalúa.
Yeah, the children find roles, know each one, the social.
So 5 developmental areas that she's looking at, and any weaknesses they're documenting in there and then working on those with the kids,
Yes,
is what I'm gathering.
That way the father can see how
Yeah.
they
Okay.
going or not, or if they have a special.
Got you.
Si se detecta
Very similar to what we do.
alguna situación,
Yeah.
se trabaja en el aspecto
Mhm.
que necesita o sea un seguimiento ya a un seguimiento.
Makes
por
sense to me.
profesión.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we have 7. We do the
Oh, you
same
have
thing.
7.
We document through a portfolio, so similar to what they do, so they can see where their kids are at as they develop through our program. That way, as they go to primary school, we can tell the teachers the same thing, where they're not progressing or where they're behind, so they know the kids need help in reading or literacy, or their fine motor's behind, or that type of thing. So same thing that they're, same thing,
Do you
yeah.
feel that your families are very engaged, that they're very interested in your feedback on their child's behavior and development?
I can see, I can.
You don't know?
Generally, some of them do, some
Yeah.
of them
Yeah.
not really.
Okay. Sí.
Yeah.
Lactantes. Sala de lactantes. Son 3 grupos. Lactantes, maternal, preescolar.
Okay.
I don't know what lactante is, but the one is still having milk from the mother, I guess.
The lactose children.
The lactose
The
children.
lac-
Lactante, ¿qué más?
That's probably not right to say, but something like that.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Maternal y preescolar. De 1 a 2 años.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Maternal de 2 a 3.
Sí.
Y preescolar de 3 a 4.
So they have 3 different groups. Right?
Okay.
The small one, the big one, and-
¿No tienen de bebés para las...
Por COVID cerramos. Sí, teníamos una sala lactante.
Got it. So we used to have babies in infant care, but with COVID, cerrada, es done. We're not, that's closed right
Lo
now.
que
So,
pasa la pandemia.
yeah. So after
Son
the pandemic,
vulnerables.
they would expect to have their infants back. Yeah, so right now we just have 1s and 2s, 2s and 3s, 3s and 4s.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
Bueno,
good.
conocer, ahí se me abre la facultad.
It's very interesting how much of this process is very similar. Of course, babies are equal.
Con mi descanso de los bebés, sus respiraciones, hacemos toma de temperatura, cuidamos posición, ¿sí? Durante el sueño, de cúbito supino a los niños lactantes, indicando pues si hay algún tipo de discapacidad, siguiendo lo que es las indicaciones médicas, ¿no?
Okay, okay.
So it sounds like we're monitoring their respirations when they sleep,
Yes.
and it's talking about how many respirations they would have per minute.
Yes.
So yeah, tell me more about that.
Do you want to know how
Like,
they check?
do the teachers, yeah, are they checking the respirations?
No,
Aquí hay 5 niños.
only 5
Trae
kids
una
here.
colchoneta. Se acuestan en colchonetas, en el piso. Ahorita
So
traen.
they have only 5 kids and they have 5 small couches.
Yeah.
They have to be here on the couch.
De casa traen su sábana,
From the house they have their
la
sheet or their
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah, let me see.
diario.
Yeah, comes back and forth.
Oh, yeah, same as ours.
Algo parecido a esto. Es una
Look at
funda.
that.
Es una funda, entonces si el bebé se mueve, no le va a
So-
pasar ahorita.
Okay, so this is just a cover and here's how they keep the babies here.
Yeah.
With the blankets that they have.
Mhm.
Y pues la respiración por minuto de 0 a 12 meses son de 30 a 40
Sí,
meses. De 1 año va por edades, son las respiraciones por minuto, quiere decir que el bebé está bien, está tranquilo.
So they keep with that chart checking depending of the age of the baby
Yeah.
is the breath they're gonna have. So
Yeah.
according to each child is how they check.
Okay.
And I guess since our 5 is easy for them.
Toma de temperatura, dormido también y lo registramos.
Right, taking the temperature and writing it
When they're
down.
sleeping.
Wow.
That is some serious documentation.
Cada maestra,
Each teacher
cada
or
maestra
assistant.
tiene una libreta
No.
en donde registra todo, todo.
So each teacher has a notebook.
Yes. where they have
Lo
to-
que nosotros vaciamos en el registro de afuera.
Oh, okay. I see, yeah. I see, yeah.
So
So that's their daily log, and then they transition that to the
Yes.
sheet out front where everybody signs on the way out.
Yes.
Okay.
Understand?
So you can find that information in
Yeah.
this document.
Yeah. Tell us about this room.
Es parte de
Ya.
lactantes,
It's part of the same kids.
actividades, aquí hacen sus actividades. Lavado de manos,
Sí.
otro cambiador, por ahí los bebés que apoyar, ¿no? En otro cambiador. Lactantes y vamos a ir por acá.
Hold on. There you go.
Here's the kitchen.
Oh,
Cocina.
¿Es la cocina?
Registro, allá, esos son los que están enfrente. Son registros de diario de temperatura, de refrigerador, de temperatura,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
de congelador.
Sí, claro. So they're over here. So like licensing and health logs that we would have, they're checking the temperature of the refrigerator, of the freezer, and posible que la carne también or no?
La temperatura de carne o algo así.
Sí, congelador, en congelador.
Yeah, see, in the freezer, yeah. So
Sí.
again, just checking all the temperatures of all the appliances.
Entonces, pues el botiquín móvil, ahí hay un fijo, necesitamos móvil, ¿sí? Esto es lo que... Y bueno, esto, ahí están las cámaras, hay cámaras en las 4 salas. Una servidora, cocina.
So she is the
Oh,
one. who takes care of
she's-
the kitchen.
Entonces,
Okay.
kitchen.
todo esto,
So she is working on the kitchen mostly, and she is paying attention to the kitchen.
Yeah,
y
so
en todas
yes,
las salas estoy yo.
you are the
trabajando.
owner, you do everything
Entonces, sí, comodín.
times 2.
Dice que eres la dueña y que haces todo 2 veces más.
Sí.
Do you have children that have food allergies that you have to accommodate for?
Ahorita no, pero sí he tenido.
Sometimes you do,
Yes,
yeah,
Yes,
but not right now.
Not right now, exactly.
Okay.
Es el baño. Cada niño tiene su lugar de cepillo de dientes, nombre, vaso,
Yeah.
pasta y aquí agua purificada porque tienden a tragarse. Jabón, ¿sí? Y sus toallitas. Pues nicas, vacinicas, baño, reductor,
Ah,
y abejita. De maternal. De 2 a 3 años. Igual.
2 and 3 years.
Ok. Todavía usan los pañales. Y aquí está algunas de las cosas que ellos miran diario.
Okay.
Algunas
So this is
rutinas.
some of the routines that we can see every day.
Ok.
Yeah.
Normas de convivencia.
So,
Que está permitido y que no está permitido.
like the rules for socialize,
Yeah.
what is allowed, what is not allowed,
Right?
and they're trying to picture to them a little bit more with that.
Yeah.
Ok.
Yeah.
Figuras, vocales, números. Esta es una lista de asistencia, digamos, ¿no? Los niños que están presentes, arbolito,
Yeah.
derecho de los niños, colores, higiénicas, general, ¿sí? Esto se ve mucho más, pero esto es lo que, digamos, que tratamos de que sea dinámico lo que ellos estén observando durante todo el día.
So, like for example, the tree that she have behind is the pressing list.
Yeah.
So the
The
kids
4
are
children
very
currently enrolled.
and they put their names or whatever. Premonitions.
Derecho de los niños,
So the rights of the kids.
ajá, derecho al amor, a la
They
salud,
teaching what are the rights of the kids. Like they have the right to be basically food,
Yeah.
be loved, have a place,
Yes.
have home.
Okay.
So another way they trying to do more interactive with the kids.
Yeah.
¿Cuántos niños tienes aquí?
aquí tenemos 7.
Here they have 7.
7 children in this, and this is this their room for the kind of la bien? Like the entire day or no?
Sí,
Okay.
es importante, ahorita por la pandemia, por lo de COVID, trabajamos grupos burbuja. Pues ellos no se mezclan con otros grupos, por si saliera alguna situación especial,
Yes, sí, claro.
están
So we've
aislados.
got, yeah, they're keeping the groups separated, right?
Yeah.
So they don't play with the other children because of COVID.
Por lo del COVID, ¿no?
Yeah.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
Ahorita.
Es la misma en United States, yeah.
¿Sí? Si salen al patio, pero se sanitiza el patio, ¿no?
Ujú.
Y ingresan otra vez, comen aquí, aislados, unos niños de otros. De grupos,
Yeah, grupos está
grupo
bien.
y maestra.
Sí.
Grupo y maestra aislados, no se mezclan.
Yeah, even the teachers are staying with their
Yes.
groups.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the,
You understand?
yeah.
Very
Comedor,
para los mismos niños.
no, aquí viene el alcance, porque ellos son hijos de tierra.
Mhm.
Ellos tienen que venir a comer aquí, los bebés, la alcance.
So, okay, this is for the younger kids, so they have their
Yeah, they're high chairs.
their high
Sí, no
chairs,
puedo tener las periferias allá.
what they can do have some
Entonces, y hay algunos que dicen, esas son las colchonetas de venir para cuando duermen y se distribuyen
Son las que ponen
las salas.
Oh, okay, this is well couch for any kids that feel
Yeah.
sleepy, they put one in their different places.
Yeah.
Todo el tiempo sanitizando durante casi cada mes, en cualquier momento hay que estar sanitizando.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Sí, señor!
So this is for your 3 and 4-year-olds.
¿Cómo?
3 y 4.
Yes, three of
Ajá,
them.
de 3 a 4. Ajá. Más actividad,
Yeah.
mucho más trabajo.
Yes,
más
lots of
tarea.
work going on in
Sí,
here.
ok.
Yeah,
Igual, ven sus colores, calendarios, ¿verdad?
yeah.
Abecedarios, vocales, sus normas de convivencia, ¿no?
Ok.
Este es un pizarrón para pegar sus trabajitos de...
So saying they have a calendar here, they have a present list, they have ABCs, they call rules of social lives or whatever, and the board to put their jobs they are doing.
Ah, yes.
Job board.
pegar sus trabajitos. Y pues todo eso, este es un año.
Here's another background.
Y ellos ya son más
Oh, their own
independientes
bathroom.
para ir al baño, que son 2 baños, y lo que es, y no toca todo. Ok, igual. Eso es todo lo que... ok. Salida de emergencia, salida de emergencia.
Emergency exit.
Hay un patio, no está habilitado
Okay, this is
en uso.
just the emergency exit.
Yeah.
For anything they have. ¿Cuántas salidas de emergencia
Hay
tienes?
cuarta.
¿Cuántas salidas tienes?
Son 2, también el filtro es alternativo, pero eso sería emergencia, y tenemos una que por cocina no puede ser, pero hay una puerta también.
Okay.
La de servicio.
She have to. This is emergency exit,
Yeah.
and well, of course, they have another door here, 1 and 2, and they have another door on by the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
That must not be used for the kids,
Yeah.
but just for the employees or
Sure.
De servicio.
whatever. But this is emergency exit, and the other side is not a garden,
Right.
but just in case they need to evacuate the kids.
You bet. Yeah. Do you have an outside garden or play area that they utilize?
Jardín afuera, donde utilizas un jardín,
Ah,
patio de juegos.
aquí afuera
Oh, out in front. Yes,
Okay.
okay. Wonderful. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are licensed for 30 niños?
¿Tú tienes licencia para 30 niños?
Sí,
And ¿cuántos tiene ahora?
¿Cuántos tienes en la actualidad?
17. Son 25. 25
Son 20.
niños de
Ok.
la capacidad y tengo 17.
Okay, their actually capacity is 25,
25 is the
But-
total capacity. You have
yes, but-
17 now?
but each have 70. right?
Yeah, más o menos.
Yes.
Okay. And are they all private pay families?
Sí, son particulares.
So you don't have any families that have any government assistance that are able to come here?
No.
Are there a lot of other childcare facilities that are government childcare?
No,
No, they don't. They don't have any help from the government or for the families that have kids to keep their kids in this kind of daycares.
Yeah.
However, the government have their own.
Yes.
They build their own foundations and belongs exclusive and only to the government, and that one's the government pays. But
Yeah.
no other one, like Analle, they will have that privilege.
ok. Le estamos ahorita batallando, ¿cómo se dice? Varias instancias, pidiendo al gobierno que nos apoyen, cuando menos con cursos, y no tenemos respuesta, batallamos mucho.
So Analle said that this situation common and they asking help to the government. No about money, about courses and develop and strategy to help themselves,
Yes.
and the government did not help at all.
Nos apoya o da acompañamiento, se puede decir, DIF, por PRIS y en protección civil.
¿Qué apoyo?
Supervisión y vigilancia de que trabajemos correctamente.
Okay, the only way they interact with them is by supervision. They can supervise, they make sure they work correctly and they fulfill all the requirements.
Yeah.
So the nice thing is that cheating is help.
Well, yes, and we've experienced that also in the United States where the government or our licensing agency is more of a regulatory agency,
Yes.
no más para ayuda. So they're not always, and it depends, it comes and goes in the amount of help versus regulation.
Yes.
And as childcare owners, we understand regulation and we welcome that support of regulation, but we also need help.
Igual.
So she feels the same. There's a lot of regulations,
Yeah.
mandatory and everything, and not much support.
Exigen, pero no aportan, no
So-
apoyan.
She feels that they asking a lot, they demanding too much, and do not help much.
Yeah. It makes
I
it
agree.
challenging. It makes it challenging
Makes
because
sense.
they know how necessary these programs are. Are there a lot of other private programs like this in La Paz?
Muchas cerraron por pandemia, pero éramos como 80. en
It
el
used to
estado.
be about, in the whole state, about 80 in the whole state, but many of them, they
Wow.
have been closed because these situations of pandemic.
Somos pocas las que sobrevivimos a la situación de COVID.
There's not too many that have been survived the COVID situation right now. They just been close and close.
Yes.
Sí, ya era difícil, ahora con la situación de pandemia, para muchos ya fue imposible.
It was already difficult,
Yes.
for the actual situation,
Yes.
it's impossible.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, es muy difícil. A ver, estamos con problemas de deudas y el problema es de que si tú tienes deudas, estás en un buró, no tienes crédito. O sea, si no has pagado seguro, si no has pagado Hacienda, por la misma situación económica, no tienes acceso a un préstamo.
So what
Entonces,
happened is the government said it was difficult, that kind of support, because in order for the government to support people like them, they was looking at do not have any debt, do not have any debt. We have here social security. The Mexican social security is very hard. Make sure they have not any debt with that. A single month that you couldn't pay, the government said, oh, we cannot give you or support you. We only support to the ones they didn't pay on time. If you have, how you call when you have any, I don't know, on the bank, if you are behind your credit card.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if
Any
you're delinquent,
situation.
if you're delinquent on a loan
Yes.
for payment,
At
yeah.
least for 1 month, the
Yeah.
government said, no help.
No sé.
And
Wow.
They wasn't looking for, it was for a year or 6 months. And what happened, they start with this program when they already have the pandemic. And many people just get behind because no kids. So at the point that the government started to give that the loans or help, people already fell in the delinquent for at least 1 month.
Yeah,
So it's cheating.
yeah.
Situación difícil, muy
See, it's very critical, very difficult situation right now.
Yeah. How much does it cost for a family to bring one child for the month or the week?
Por un mes,
Mhm.
2,700.
2,700 pesos a month.
2,700 pesos,
Incluye
yeah.
alimentación.
So that's,
That includes your food.
Yeah,
Wow.
including food. Yes.
so 2,700 pesos and an 18 to 1 calculation is $135 per month,
Mhm.
cada día,
Yes.
Incluye comida.
including food
Very
Sí.
good.
and all that care, yeah.
Yes.
I understand. And of course, the cost of living is less.
Yes.
In the United States, 18,000 pesos,
18,000.
right? Circa de 900, close to 900.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe 750, depending on the age. The younger the child, the more expensive. It's more care that's needed. ¿Cuántas maestras tiene? How many teachers do you have?
¿Cuántos maestros tienes?
3 y conmigo 4.
So 4 in total.
Para
Including
17 niños.
417.
Y Julio es uno
Mi
médico.
abuelo.
Yes,
Mhm.
it helps. It helps.
Oh, okay.
Anterior, a nosotros no. A unas mamás, a las mamás les daba el dinero para que vinieran a comprarnos el servicio. O directamente el apoyo nosotros no hacemos.
So what I asked in Analle is, I remember before this actual government or president we have been before, the government helps their families with money
Yeah.
so they can go and choose the best daycare they can or whoever they can. But
And this was from the previous president.
previous president, with the actual president, he removed that privilege and do not give any more support. And the support wasn't for the daycares, it was straight to the family.
Yeah.
Cambia un poco, hay un pequeño apoyo, ciertamente. Jóvenes construyendo el futuro. Tengo una becaria. El gobierno te paga el sueldo 1 año. Son aprendiz. Ese es el apoyo que podemos decir que tenemos ahorita del gobierno.
Okay, so she figured out that, well, if
Un
she
programa.
have one little help from the government, that the government pays to her one apprentice. So the government is helping people to learn any activity. So they pay to Analle to have some people to come and learn the activity.
Oh.
Right.
But the help is to pay that guy to be teacher.
Right.
Ahí.
Intern.
Yeah.
Los
One apprentice,
apoyamos.
or in the
Yeah.
United States, we would have an intern.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's very helpful because we have an extra set of hands and someone
Yes.
we can train and
Yes.
help them grow.
Uh-huh.
And ultimately, maybe we can employ them and hire them later.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
She have
And that program
So
is
they
in
do-
existence now.
They're doing that?
Ahora.
Oh, okay.
Sí,
Yes,
sí.
So you get one.
Yeah.
One.
So,
Es el apoyo
so yes,
Mm.
que nos dan.
in case you get in trouble, she have
I was gonna
some
say,
help.
doesn't work great? Yeah. We've had that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preguntas para mí.
Preguntas para él,
Mhm.
¿no?
Pues no. A ver.
No le parece.
Pues sí, ¿qué le pareció que le hagan?
So, there you go. Actually, was idea of Julio, I guess. So, she said that how you see the facility. You like it? Or?
It's absolutely amazing. I find it absolutely amazing. It is so clean. There's so many things. Your rooms are. I am just amazed. I really am. If I was to come down, the reason I'm doing this is completely different than him.
Oh.
I want to come down and see facilities and get into classrooms and be with kids and get to participate and meet new people, get into, we'd like to travel. We get to not be working full time. So I'd like to be into different cultures and meet new people and see how other classrooms and other teachers teach. And so I would love to watch it as it's running and watch the teachers and what they do different. And so to see how rooms and buildings are set up different than ours is astounding to me. To walk in your front area and all the trees and the plants and was great. And to see how you walk in and she had the whole thing set up. Yeah, I'm amazed. I really was. Yeah.
Dice que a ella bueno, sí le ha impresionado mucho, que se hace súper limpio, todo muy limpio.
I didn't know.
Desde la primera
I'm
vez
watching
que
it.
entró, cómo lo recibiste y que todo está muy, muy bien. Dice que a ella le gustaría o haría un poco diferente. El siguiente paso sería es como ver cómo está corriendo y operando la estancia con niños, ¿no? Cómo correría con los niños y todo eso sería muy interesante para ella ver. Pero dice que está fascinada y que le gustó mucho, que está muy bien.
I'd like my government to see how a facility runs like this and how successful it is. They just had to come in and do something in our building, which is ridiculous. And we have so much stuff in there and it's too much. I would like to bring some and I want to give to communities that need more, that government doesn't give to. And I would love to, I wish we lived closer, could ship stuff to you. I have so much to give.
Y a veces el gobierno de ellos les da apoyo y les da cosas que a veces le ocupan o hacen cosas que realmente no ocupan y que tiene tantas cosas que le gustaría, si viviera más cerca de ti, mandártelos y compartir y un poco de lo que él tiene.
We want to give back.
Your facility is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
It's absolutely beautiful and so impressed with everything you've shown us today. Love the similarities of how we think as early childhood professionals. Muchas gracias para recibirnos hoy.
Tengo
Muchas gracias.
algo más que añadir.
Okay, she has something else to say.
Somos sensibles o nos gusta la inclusión, los niños a nuestra estancia.
They are very sensitive and they like to include kids to their facility.
Okay. Tengo un niño con Asperger, síndrome o dentro del espectro del autismo. Y ha sido pues nuestro motor para hacer el inicio de nuestra estancia y ser sensibles en ese aspecto. También tenemos, digamos que tengo una pequeña red de apoyo que ha surgido a partir de él, ¿sí? Sí, tengo amigas conocidas, profesionistas, psicóloga, psicóloga infantil, ¿verdad? Que están dentro de lo que es la atención a niños especiales. Cuando yo detecto ojo clínico, alguna situación especial con alguno de ellos, eso es un plus, ¿sí? Podemos atender a temprana rápido y poder atender a esos niños para que tengan mayores oportunidades.
So what Analle wants to say is that she had an Asperger kid in our family. So this kid, the Asperger kid, he was their engine for Analle and the whole family to entrepreneur or trying to build this, to have better attention to them. So, and then thanks to this kid, they have a network of many people, psychologists, teachers, and everything that they learn each other how to help and work with Asperger kids. So, because their knowledge and their facility to observe if she have a early kid that have Asperger or any of these conditions, they can help very early to give to them better opportunities to adapt.
Yeah.
So that is really helps and is a big engine for Analle. Yes.
Right.
The Asperger programs and all that. Yes.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's
Wow.
amazing too.
Yeah. Well, again, just thank you for sharing your program and your passion and your engine with us.
Yeah.
The force behind all of this glorious work that you do. So, thank you.
Muchas gracias por todo lo que has hecho, construido y por dejarnos haber entrado aquí.
No, con gusto. Compartir y que conozcan lo que hacemos, lo que nos gusta.
She's gladly to share and to let you know what she's doing and what they like to do.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you can tell she loves it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you. Dice que sí, se ve que te gusta.
Yeah, yeah.
Esta guardería está así por el amor que le tiene mamá a los niños. Sin ese amor que mamá le tiene a los niños, esta guardería no fuera ni la mitad de lo que es.
Yeah. Julio said that this place is like this because she really are engaged or they love what she does. And since very young, she loves to be with kids all the time. So that's the thing that it helps to keep this place in these conditions and still running through these difficult situations.
Right.
I think it's more passion. People
Yeah.
without that passion already give up and
Mi
Yeah.
esposo, mi
Yeah,
esposo,
that's true.
mi esposo me dice que es un hobby, porque él no ve negocio.
yeah, his Analle's husband tell, hey, you don't have a job, you have a hobby, you like to do it. That's how you do it.
Uh-huh.
He
There you go.
The husband said, I don't see any business in that. It's
Yes.
more than this, what you love to do.
It's very similar in the United States.
Yeah.
Most in our industry are females, are mothers that found their engine, found what drives them, and then they begin going down this passionate road of creating an opportunity for young children to grow and learn. And for many, it borderlines a hobby and a job.
Yeah.
And it's very tricky to run the business, which needs to be run so you can be here for the children, you know, and find that balance to be able to serve the community and to stay in business. And so, yeah, I just applaud everything you folks are doing. That's great.
Yeah.
Do you also refer to a school like this as a escuelita, or no?
Que si te refieres a esto, ¿esto es una escuelita o no? ¿Cuál es?
Escuelita, ¿está correcto?
Bueno, de cariño yo les digo que es su escuelita a los niños, ¿no?
Mhm.
Pero es una estancia infantil.
Nursery. More of a nursery, maybe? No, okay.
¿Cómo?
A ver, sí.
Es una estancia infantil, es un centro de atención infantil. ¿Sí?
Yeah, it's an institution for infants. It's an infant institution as opposed to a small school.
A small school.
Yeah.
Sí.
Yeah.
And es una nursery, is baby, right?
Yeah, correct.
It could be
Correct.
more than
And
a-
this is
no,
not babies,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is preschool.
Preschool. It's more a place to keep the kids staying,
Yeah.
to learn and get ready before what is kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yes. So don't have a name. You have to be named Estancia Infantil. I don't know if it's the same that they came in the States. No idea. I don't know what's the difference in daycare.
I mean, we use terms like daycare, and now that's been replaced with childcare. And then you have childcare that offers preschool, which is the curriculum that Analle offers here. You can see all the way from the little ones all the way through up into the preschool age children, 3s and 4s, where they're learning about mathematicas and all kinds of things, getting them ready for kindergarten.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. This is something before kindergarten.
Yes, yeah, we have many of the same goals and objectives for sure.
Yeah, they said, some people, she call escuelita, but actually it's estancia. Estancia Infantil is a place to stay before the kindergarten.
Yeah.
Mucho aprendizaje.
A lot of learning here.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much.
All right.
So I'm going to put all of the information where you can get a hold of and contact and learn more about Analle's Escuelita.
Yes. Escuelita, yes, it's fine.
And I'll put that in the description below in this video. So please, if there's anything that touched your heart or your interest and you want to reach out, by all means, feel free to do that. We'll put all that description here below. And thank you for watching. Have a marvelous day. God bless. We're going to meet up with Analle and her brother here in La Paz at, and I forget the name of the place now. Estancia Infantil, Sendoeros.
Estancia Infantil, Senderos Kids.
Estancia Infantil, Estados Kids. No bueno. And this is Estancia Infantil, Sendoeros Kids is the name of this program. So,
have you not subscribed yet? Would you hit that subscribe button and knock that bell over for me? That way you don't miss a single episode of all of our great content we're trying to bring you as an early childhood professional. Also, feel free to leave comments in the bottom. Love them. I'll respond to every comment that I hear on here. Thanks for watching and following. We are out. See ya.